Guys, welcome back. So I know you guys love my chit chat get ready with me's and like my long ass makeup tutorials. Like you guys always ask for those, but I thought I would switch it up. I have like an hour and a half to get ready, so I kind of need to speed it up a little bit because I have makeup to do right now. I have makeup to do in a little bit, and I asked you guys to send me over some questions or advice, anything you guys would need advice on. I asked you guys to DM me whatever you guys would like, and I'm gonna be answering them, getting ready with you guys, and talking to you guys, answering your questions, giving you guys advice on whatever you guys would like. I'm not gonna go super into detail about what I'm using, like regarding to like makeup products, just because I want this to be more so focused on the questions you guys ask me and stuff. If you guys later on, if you guys do like a tutorial like fully based off of the look that I create today, then definitely let me know and I can have that up. But maybe here and there I'll be talking about certain products. But I have my Instagram pulled up right here, and I'm gonna be answering your guys' questions and stuff. What do you recommend, going to school or getting a job or doing both? Honestly, I recommend getting both because obviously like when you're younger and stuff and you don't have a job, your parents pay for everything that you have, and that's kind of how it was with me. My parents honestly didn't have a whole bunch of money. I feel like at one point, yeah, we were like super like poor and super broke, but we've always had like a roof over our head and stuff. So I mean, I guess we weren't always like, we always had like a roof over our head and stuff, so I guess we weren't like at our worst. Like we could have been worse, you know, like we could have been homeless and stuff, but my parents never had like that much money to get me everything I wanted, you know, or like everything that like everyone else had, like all the new stuff, like and so when I turned 16, that's when I got my first job. And guys, like I'm telling you guys, if you guys are younger and you guys are thinking of getting a job but aren't 100% sure, like I really 100% recommend that you guys get a job. Honestly, it helps out so much. Like you don't have to ask your parents for anything anymore, and like it's just a lifesaver. You guys have your own money to spend. You guys don't have to worry about asking. Like I said, it's just 10 times easier. It makes life so much easier for everyone, for your parents and for you. For your parents because you don't have to ask them for their money anymore, and for you because you don't have to ask them for your money anymore, for their money anymore. And so it's just a lot easier. You have your own money to spend. You don't have to rely on anyone. It's just 10 times easier. And I don't recommend that you just leave school though. Like I don't recommend that you leave school to get a job. I think that you can do both. Even when I was at school, I still got like my 30-35 hours at work. I don't think they're supposed to give you that much, but I guess my work just liked me. Like I was cool with my bosses and stuff, so I really recommend that you do both. Don't just do one. Don't leave school to get a job. I recommend that you do school and get a job, but definitely 100% recommend that you get a job. Like it helps out so much. What was your experience with the whole lip filler thing? I love how your lips turned out. Thank you so much. And honestly, I like the way my lips turned out. I do, but I don't see that big of a difference, which is why like when people are like, ew, your lips look better before, like, ew, your lips look so gross now. Like, girl, like they didn't even change that much. Like, it makes no sense. But yeah, I don't think my lips changed as much as I expected them to, and honestly, I didn't mention it. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the video or not, but I did get them for free. They reached out to me and I said yes, you know, everyone's gonna say yes. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the video or not because I hate saying like, oh, I got this for free, by the way, guys, because I don't want anyone to ever think that I'm bragging about stuff like that. Like, I don't know, it's just, I didn't want it to come off the wrong way, but I did get them for free, guys, so you also have to keep that in mind. I didn't actually pay for them. Would I spend my own money on them? I'm not sure because guys, I looked into it, or like I asked them because I wanted to know for you guys, and they're like $650. Like they could be a little bit less depending on what you want, or a little bit more, but for what I got, it was like $650 if I would have had to pay it. So I'm not sure if you guys think that's worth it. I mean, I like the lips, like I really like them. I'm just not sure if they're worth that much money. I mean, I guess they are worth it because they're using good stuff on you, you know, like they're using good stuff on you. You're not risking going to a sketchy place or anything, so I guess in a way it is worth it. Oh, how you guys think, if you guys think that it's worth it or not, like $650. I do like the way my lips turn out. Like I do think they gave my lips a whole bunch of more shape than what they had before, but they were really, really expensive if I would have had to pay for them myself. So if I would have had to pay for them myself, maybe I wouldn't have gotten them, guys, but yeah, I do like them. I'm just not sure if you want to pay that much money for them. But if you guys are going to get your lips done, spend the money though. Like, if you're for sure getting them done, spend the money. Don't go to a sketchy place. How do you deal with being cheated on even though you really love them? That's a hard one. Okay, cheating, there's a couple things I wouldn't handle in a relationship. Cheating and if a guy ever put his hands on me are the two things I won't handle. Like, I will leave, like, and I know it's easier said than done. Like, it's hard to leave someone, especially if you love them, you know? But those are the two things I would not be able to handle. I've been cheated on once, and looking back at it, well, I did think I loved this person, but looking back at it, like I don't really think I did love him. Like, I think it was just like, and you know what, when I was with this person, I kind of knew the entire time that we were going to be together forever. Like I knew it was just like a now thing and not like a forever thing. So, I mean, I guess in a way it was easier for me to leave him because I didn't truly love him. Does that make sense? I don't know, but those are the two things I wouldn't tolerate. Like, I love Daniel, like, to freaking death, but if he ever cheated on me, like, he can leave. Or, cause I'll leave. Like, I will not handle that. Like, I can't do it. And, I don't know. I feel like you need to be strong for yourself and you need to let go. You need to leave. You need to know what, you need to know that it's not good for you. You need to know better than to stay with someone like that. That's going to continuously, okay, someone that cheats on you once is going to continue to cheat. And especially if you know that he's cheating, like, you need to put your foot down and you need to do something, or else it's never going to change and they're just going to keep taking you for granted because they're going to be like, oh, well, she knows what I'm doing and she's still staying. Like, I'm like, what I'm trying to say is you need to put your foot down. You can't stay with a person like that because they're just going to continue to do the same thing. I accidentally applied like this illuminator thing, but I was supposed to go in with my moisturizer first. This Benefit Total Moisture Cream is so good. Like, I'm in love, guys. Like, I have not stopped using it. I keep using it every time before my makeup, every time after my makeup. Like, I'm just using it nonstop. But yeah, I would say no better than to stay with someone like that. I know it's hard if you love them, but you need to put your foot down and not look back. And if you do leave, like, don't look back at old pictures. Don't do any of that, like, because it's just gonna make it worse for you. Like, it's gonna make it harder on you. You need to just leave and not look back. I know it sucks. Like, it depends what situation you're into. You need to know better than to stay with someone like that. You need to know better for yourself, because it's not gonna stop until you put your foot down. Internet is like literally being so slow. Like, I just want to answer your questions already, but it's not loading, which really sucks. I'm stressed. I'm so stressed. I need to hurry up. Because I only have one girl to do today, but someone else always wants their makeup done. Like, if you only have one person to do, or if you do makeup and you go do someone's makeup, someone else, if there's other people there, like if you go do like a, I don't know, like a bridesmaid and there's other bridesmaids, someone else always wants their makeup done. And that's how it always goes. And now, like, 2 other people want their makeup done, and I need to hurry because I have to go like 40 minutes away. How do you keep your skin so healthy? I literally try everything. Dude, like, I think it's also genetics. Like, you know, yeah, I'm using all these products, but it's also genetics that have a big thing to do with it. And, like, I don't know how to explain it. This, like, little thing, like, I have, like, a little, mark from my old pimple, Georgie. I don't know if you guys remember him, but Honestly, I haven't really been keeping up with my skin as much. Like, yeah, I've been moisturizing it, but that's because my skin is so dry all the time. But, and I still use my little Vanity Planet thing, but it also, yeah, like I said, I do use like all these products and stuff, but genetics have a huge deal to do with it as well. Like, I haven't really had that many pimples to begin with, and I'm not saying that in a rude way or like to brag at all. I'm just, you know, stating it because I feel like I said, genetics have a huge deal to do with the way your skin is and the way, like, how hard it is to keep up with it and stuff. Like, it really has a huge deal to do with that. How do you move on from a toxic relationship? I've been with this guy for 3 years and we broke up 2 months ago, but I'm still in love with him. But I'm still in love with him even though I know he's no good. Please answer mine. Dude, like, this is so hard. First of all, I'm so sorry that had to happen, but also remember that everything happens for a reason. At some point or another, you're gonna learn to let go. I feel like if you guys broke up, it happened for a reason and it wasn't meant to be. But yet again, who knows? Maybe you guys will get back together in the future. But I don't think getting back with your exes really works. You guys broke up for a reason, so maybe you should stay like that. I would say if you're going through a breakup in general, especially if you really love that person, just try not to isolate yourself. I feel like that's the worst thing like we can do. Is a lot of us get out of relationships and isolate ourselves, and like we don't want to see anyone, and that's how you get depressed and stuff. And that's like my biggest advice is don't isolate yourself. Surround yourself with like positive people. The most positive people in your life are gonna make you, if you have positive people around you, it's gonna make you think in a positive way. You're not gonna be as negative about the situation. And I know I know it's a sucky situation, but like I said, everything happens for a reason. If you guys broke up, it's for a reason, you know. And I feel like that's my biggest advice I can give to you is just don't isolate yourself. Just surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who actually love you.
I don't know if you could take it. No, you wanna see me naked, naked, naked. I wanna be a...
Hey Lizeth, my bestest friend is mad at me because I didn't tell her I was talking to my ex again, which used to be her boy best friend, and she found out we were talking and then I didn't tell her. And the reason I didn't tell her is because she's the type to go post shade like, wow, you stole my best friend once again. And I wanted to be happy without her putting me down, and now she's posting stuff like best friends don't last forever and trust nobody, and I don't know what to do. Honestly, girl, it sounds really petty. If your best friend is acting like that, maybe she's not really your best friend. And if supposedly that was her boy best friend first, like maybe she had like a crush on him or something, you know, but she didn't tell him, or like you guys started talking before she could tell him. And honestly, I don't think she should be mad at you for that because it's not your fault, you know. It's not your fault, and even if she's your best friend, you don't have to tell her like everything you do, you know. You don't have to tell her who you talk to. You don't have to tell her every little detail, and she can't be mad at you for it because it's your life, you know. If she is posting stuff like that, don't go off and like fight her back on the internet and post stuff about her on there, because it's just honestly like it makes both, like when people fight on the internet, it just kind of makes everyone look stupid. And if you start fighting with her on the internet, it's just gonna cause more drama. So I would say your best like bet right now is just ignore it. Ignore what she's saying. Like she doesn't have like she can't be mad at you for something like that, because you don't have to tell her everything you do. So I feel like that's a sucky situation, but it's more so on her part than it is on yours, because she can't be mad at you for something you didn't do to her. And everyone can have multiple friends, like no need to be jealous. Hey Liz, I enjoy watching your videos no matter what. If they're pranks, makeup tutorials, or vlogs, keep doing them. Keep doing you. You inspire me to not give up on myself. Aww. But I wanted to ask you, how do you cope with anxiety and how to not let it get to you? Once again, the whole surround yourself with positive people. surround yourself with positive people, because when you're like alone, or when you're like, sometimes you can't help but like you'll get like really bad thoughts, or like you'll start thinking about things you don't want to think about. And like some, like even me sometimes, like everyone like thinks like everything's so good, and like it is good, you know, but like even sometimes like if I start thinking about like certain things, or if I like, I don't know, sometimes like I'll just have those days where I'm just like freaking out, and I don't want anyone to notice. Like I just breathe, take deep breaths. I feel like that's a couple of the ways that I try to cope with it, is if I surround myself with positive people, it kind of gives me more positive thoughts. And if I do start to freak out, I try to take deep breaths and not cry. Even though it's hard, like sometimes I just still cry, but if you do start to cry, just keep breathing. It'll be okay. Guys, I'd like to know, kind of might be long, but my ex and I broke up after almost 3 years, but he made me feel bad about myself all the time. And he would always do and talk to girls behind my back, and I let him get the best of me, but slowly I started to get tired of him, and now how he treated me, so I finally broke it off. There's this new dude who is trying to get to know me, and I see the good in him, but I'm scared to let myself completely go for it with this new dude. I'm not sure if it's okay now to finally just let myself find something better. Yeah, dude, it's totally okay for you to find something better. But I feel like another mistake that we make whenever we're like freshly out of a new relationship or whatever is we see that there's a new person or a new guy trying to talk to us or whatever, and they're so sweet, and like remember that not everyone is the way they act. So I wouldn't say to be scared of letting yourself find something better, but I would say to be careful. Don't be scared, but yes, be careful, because you don't know what someone's real intentions are with you. So be careful, get to know this person before you get your hopes up, or before like you take it any further with this person. But I would not say to be scared. Don't be scared to like fall in love. Don't be scared to find something better for yourself, and don't let your ex continue to hold you back. You know, like when you think about being with someone new, or like when you're with this new dude or whatever, don't think about your ex, or like don't think if it's okay to be with someone new already. Don't be scared too. Like I said, don't be scared, but yes, be careful, because things just go like that, you know, especially if you're out of a new relationship and someone's talking, like I said, especially if you're out of a new relationship and someone's over here talking to you all sweet, being all sweet to you, you can let yourself get carried away because you weren't treated like that in your past relationship. So you're just like, oh, this is what it feels like to actually be in a relationship. But you never know if that person is actually being honest with you, you know? So no, don't be scared, but yes, be careful, girl. How do I get over a guy I really liked who only wanted me for sex and basically used me the whole time we were talking? Everyone has already told me to move on, but it is hard for me because I really do like him, even though he did hurt me. A lot of guys will use you, like, you know, for sex. And if you let them, like, if you have sex with a guy before you guys date or whatever, most guys won't take you seriously. And that's no offense to anyone. If you did have sex with a guy and they did take you seriously, and now you guys have been dating for I don't even know how long, then, you know, that's awesome. Like, it does happen where, like, people do, like have sex before they even date, and then, like, they're together for, like, ever, you know? So it does happen. But most of the time, most guys won't even take you seriously, especially if you have sex with them super quick and stuff. Which I'm not saying that you did, but most guys are like that. Like, a lot of the guys, especially, I don't know, like, and I'm saying this all on personal experiences too. Like, most guys, if you have sex with them, like, you might think that, like, oh, like they might be talking to you all sweet and stuff, and like they might treat you a certain way. Like, a lot of guys, like, some guys too will treat you a certain way, and you guys have sex and like they'll never speak to you again. So you just kind of have to be careful in those situations, especially if you're having sex with a person before you guys even start dating. Like, there's also more of a chance that you can get used or whatever because you guys aren't dating, so he has no obligation to really give you explanations about anything. Like he could have sex with you and then the next day never speak to you again, and you can't really tell him anything because and I'm not saying like he's doing the right thing, because he's not. Like, that sucks and he's being a dick, you know, but you can't really tell him anything because he's gonna be like, you're not even my girlfriend, you know. So especially if any of my younger viewers are watching this, just be careful. Like, especially like if it's your first time, you're like, don't give up your virginity to just anyone. And also even if it's not your first time, just be careful. A lot of the guys that I've known, or like a lot of the guys that my friends have been with, are like that. Like, they won't take you seriously after. I would just say, let it go. Let it go, girl, because that never leads to anything good. Like, it's just gonna continue going on. And some guys, I feel like you talk to them, you tell them how you feel, like you can pour your whole heart out, and they'll still be like, what do you mean? Like, huh? Like, they don't understand. So just let it go, dude. Like, I'm so sorry that you have to go through that, but it is what it is, you know. And it happens to a lot of us. Happens to a lot of girls. Like, just be really careful who you sleep with. And I'm not saying like it's bad to just like it's your body, you know. You can sleep with whoever you want. So if you do want to just like have sex for the fuck of it, or if you do want to just, I don't know, like have fun or whatever, then do it. But just know that, like, know what you're getting yourself into, you know. Like, don't say like, oh, like you're just doing it for fun and then you catch feelings, because that would be a really sucky situation. Hey girl, question/advice: how should I deal with suegra that throws shade at you or gives you bad vibes that she doesn't like you? LOL. I try avoiding her, but my boyfriend of 4+ years tried to reconcile us, and I'm basically just over it. He's like the favorite child, and I feel that she's always in his face about everything, but he doesn't see it. I know we're going to get married in the future, so am I doing bad by avoiding her and her negativity, or should I give her more chances? Girl, especially if you know you guys are gonna get married, I would, like, if I was in your shoes, I would give her more chances. Like, I know, like, it sucks if you have a suegra that's a bitch, but you can't really say she's a bitch because it's your suegra, you know. Like, I've always thought that if my suegra doesn't like me, like, I feel like it's not ever gonna really work out with my boyfriend, because she could get ideas into his head, which, you know, it's not always the case, but I've just always felt that I need to get along with my suegra. And if she doesn't like you and it's on her part, I would say just give her more chances, dude. Especially if you're gonna get married with this guy, she's gonna be in your life for the rest of your life. So just let that sink in for a minute before you decide on just like completely giving up on her, because if you guys get married, she's going to be in your life for the rest of your life, you know. So really think about it. But because she's your suegra, she's giving you like a hard time or whatever, or like if she's giving you bad looks or dirty looks, or if she's throwing shade, I would say don't stoop to her level, because that is still your boyfriend. That is still your boyfriend's mother, you know, and he's always gonna have her back most of the time. And in most cases, he's probably going to have her back, you know. So just be careful with that. I would just really be careful with that, and I would say give her like a little more chances, because she's gonna be in there and she's gonna be in your life for the rest of your life if you guys get married. Hi Lizette, I love all your tutorials and YouTube videos. I always have to watch every single tutorial on vlog you upload. I really would love your advice on my relationship. My boyfriend's in the military, and I recently found out he cheated on me. If Daniel was ever to do something, cheat, etc. on you, would you be able to forgive him? How would you deal with the situation? I would love your opinion / advice. Thank you. I have heard a lot of like people being in the military and cheating, and honestly the reality is that a lot of the guys that are in the military, or a lot of the people that are in the military, do cheat because like they're deployed all the time. And I feel like if you have a partner who's in the military, you guys just really need to have good communication, good trust. But yet again, I've never been in these situations, so I can't really give my 100% opinion on that. But I have heard a lot about like everyone in the military cheating, and it sucks. Like, it really, really sucks. That's why like the divorce rate in the military is so high, because everyone freaking cheats. and also I'm so sorry that you're going through that. It sucks, but like, it's cheating in general sucks, you know. But like I said earlier, if Daniel were to cheat on me, I probably wouldn't be able to forgive him, because I don't know, I always feel like someone who cheats once is going to cheat on you like forever basically, and I hate putting it that way, but since you guys are married, I would just really like think about it. And if you're going to forgive this person, like if you're going to forgive your husband, you need to really 100% know that you're going to forgive him, because it's not like right if you guys give it another chance and then you're always throwing it in his face or like whatever, you know. I don't know, it sucks. It's a sucky situation, and I hate that I can't really give you my 100% opinion or 100% like advice on it, because I've never been in a situation like that. But just really think about yourself, and if you know in the back of your head that it's going to continue to happen, if you know that it is, like, if you know, especially if you guys don't have kids, it might be a little bit easier for you to just like let it go or like get a divorce or whatever. But I would say don't let this person continue cheating on you.
Can't be with you. I don't wanna live if I can't be with you. Shawty, I don't wanna well if I ain't breathing you. Shawty, I don't wanna dream if I can't sleep with you. Shawty.
And this is my makeup finish. I know I didn't get to answer a whole bunch of questions, but I'm literally rushing right now. I have like 20 minutes to leave my house. I'm just gonna answer one more question. I might do another like chit chat get ready with me type of video where I have more time, and I'll try to answer more of your guys' questions. How do you make a first date with someone less awkward, like when it's time to pay or something? That can be awkward because like you never know if a guy is gonna pay or not, which I mean I never want to expect that they're gonna pay because you never know, you know. So especially if it's your first date, make sure you take some money of your own just in case he doesn't want to pay. But the way I see it is like if they ask you out, like I think that they should pay, and if you ask them like to go do something, like I think that you should pay. But always take some money of your own, like that way you don't make it awkward. And like when the check comes, just wait, don't wait, like, but just like take your wallet out or something so he sees, and then like if he's gonna pay, he'll most likely be like, oh no, I got it, you know. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. I'm so sorry that I only got to answer a little bit of your guys' questions, and if you guys did send your questions in and I didn't get to answer it, I'll try to answer it in another video, but if not, I'm so sorry. And thank you guys for sending me all of your questions. Please give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below letting me know if you guys liked this video. Subscribe if you guys have not already. Please subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss my future videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.